Hey everybody, Victual here with another deck guiding gameplay video. Today's deck is Akshan Renekton. So I've got the deck code down in the description if you'd like to give the deck a shot yourself. And if you're just here for some gameplay footage, you can head on over to the game number 1 timestamp in the video. Alright, so let's talk a little bit about the deck, how it works, what the cards that are included in it, kind of the general game plan of the deck, and then we'll talk a little bit about the mulligan phase as well. Alright, so this deck runs Akshan Renekton as your champions, with Shurima and Bandle City as your two regions. And so the deck's goal is to get a good big overwhelm attacker and kind of combo attack your opponent down within 1 or 2 turns. So kind of like an OTK deck really is what this is. So we achieve that using Papercraft Dragon attaching to Rune Runner or Renekton, or even action with like the Absolver added to it. So that's kind of your general game plan. We have a lot of different ways to give units vulnerable, for example, to help level up Renekton and get him that challenge effect. And so you're kind of just trying to survive and kind of build up at least a little bit of a board in the early mid game, and then kind of your mid to late game is when you're going to attack in. And so that's kind of the general game plan for this deck. All right, so this deck, let's talk about the champions here. We run 3 actions, so 2-mana 2/2 with the quick attack ability, and then creates that Warlord's Palace when he's summoned, and then if he strikes, he also advances it 1 round. So that Warlord's Palace is really nice for getting that extra draw in. You get to, once it's finished counting down, you can use the one that allows you to predict and then draw 1 card. So that's really nice to get your last combo piece, whether that's going to be a Papercraft Dragon, Rune Runner, Shapestone Resolver, whatever it may be, to kind of help you push through that last damage. So that's kind of what his role is for this. And he also, creating those landmarks activates Shapestone. It gives it a little extra boost from its secondary effect. All right, and then Renekton, 4-mana 4/4 with Overwhelm, and then when he challenges an enemy, he gets +2/+1 this round. He levels up when he deals 10+ damage. So, the goal is to be able to attack in with Renekton while you're challenging an enemy, and the way you challenge in this deck will be through vulnerable cards like Rolling Sands from Rockhopper, or using Merciless Hunter to grant an enemy vulnerable, or even things like Exhaust to pull in an enemy. So that's kind of your way that you get vulnerable, and then he levels up when he's done 10+ damage. And so he's kind of your main attacker alongside Rune Runner. So those are your 2 main big boys with Overwhelm that you want to get attacking in to take advantage of their Overwhelm. And to take advantage of the Papercraft Dragon with that attach giving double attack. Alright, and then as far as landmarks go, we run Run of Preservarium, just another way to draw cards in this deck. And then followers, we've got 3 of Treasure Seeker, so 1-mana 2/1 summons that Waking Sand in hand on summon. Yordle Squire, 1-mana 2/1 creates either Tiny Spear or Tiny Shield, so you get either a +1 grant or +0/+1 grant. So either boosting your health or your attack by 1. So typically you're going to take the Tiny Spear to kind of help boost up that damage. So that's kind of what Yordle Squire is in here for. 2 of Conchologist, so manifest a spell from your regions to cost 3 or less as a 2-cost 2/2. This is just actually he's a 2/1 now. This image hasn't been updated. He's just there to kind of generate something. Maybe you can get an extra Shapestone or a Pokestick or Absolver, whatever you may need. Can give you an extra card for that. Rockhopper, 2-mana 3/1 summons a Roiling Sand. So again, this is just a way to grant vulnerable to enemies. Merciless Hunter, very similar function to the Rockhopper. 3-mana 4/2 with Fearsome, then grants an enemy vulnerable on play. And then we run the Papercraft Dragon, 3 of these. So 5-mana 2/2 with Attach and Double Attack. So he gives double attack to whatever unit you play him on. One nice thing about Papercraft Dragon is if you silence an enemy that he's attached to, or excuse me, silence one of your units that he's attached to, that unit retains the double attack and the +2/+2 stat boost. So kind of way to keep you safe even when you get silenced. All right, and then Rune Runners are our other main attacker, 5-mana 6/3 with Overwhelm and Spell Shield. So the Spell Shield is really handy for being immune to removal, and so ideal turn 5 is to have Rune Runner down, turn 6 Papercraft Dragon, and then attacking in. That's kind of your ideal combo there. All right. And then as far as spells go, mostly just to kind of either protect our units or give them a little bit extra boost in damage. So we've got 1 of Exhaust, so give them a -2/0, and then Vulnerable this round, so way to pull something in with Renekton, or even with your Papercraft Dragon Rune Runner. So cheap way to do it. You make them block with whoever you want, and then of course because Overwhelm damage goes through even if your unit that's blocking you is removed, it's a really nice combo there. for only 1 mana, especially. It is focus speed, so keep that in mind. 3 mana, we run 3 copies of Shapestone, 1 mana. Burst speed gives an ally +1/+1, and then if you've summoned a landmark, you give it +2/+1 instead. So because we've got the action here, as well as Preservarium, I guess can work with that, plus the Rolling Sands. So very easy for us to get a landmark in play to help get that +2/+1 effect. We also run 3 of Pokesticks. They'll deal 1 to anything, draw 1. So more draw, very flexible, can go face, can go for removal, whatever you need to. We run 2 of the Absolver, so another 2 mana burst speed spell, gives an ally +2/+1, and then if you've leveled a champion, you get the Absolver's Return, which is a fleeting, gives your ally +2/+1 plus Overwhelm this round, as for burst speed as well. So this is a really good card for using him like on action, if you need to give him some extra, or to give him Overwhelm, and then you can also just use this to pump up one of your attackers, give them some extra damage. All right, and we also run 2 of Quicksand, so 3 mana burst speed spell. Either choose give one enemy -4/+0, or give 2 enemies -2/-0, and then you disable their positive keywords this round. So really strong card. Sees a lot of play right now in a lot of decks. Anything that's running Shurima is typically running a couple of these, and so it just plays around things like lifesteal or other. You're also minusing their attacks, so you can help you survive against things. You can get rid of like fearsome attackers if you need to block them with your chump blockers, whatever you may be. So very flexible card. And then we also run 2 of Rite of Negation, so 4 mana, fast speed, and then you get to stop all your enemy fast, slow, or skills by either killing an ally or destroying one of your mana gems. So just basically a deny here in Shurima. Really strong. You definitely want to use this to prevent them from using like Vengeance or any other fast or slow speed removal on one of your units that's attacking. So that's kind of what you're using that for. All right, and then as far as the mulligan phase goes, you're really just looking to get your combo pieces. So Action's great to keep, Renekton's good, and then Papercraft and Rune Runner are also good. Now against aggro, you do want to make sure you have survivability, so you want your, cheaper followers as well. But against any non-aggro deck, that's when you want to get your Papercraft Dragon, Rune Runner, Renekton, Action. Those are kind of your 4 things you're looking for against your non-aggro opponents. Typically, you will be able to survive against mid-range or control decks up until getting your combo going. So you don't have to worry about having your cheap followers there. But against aggro, you do want to make sure you're surviving early game. You don't want to just get run over by turn 3 or 4. So you do want to have your cheap units for the early game there. Alright, so that's going to do it for the intro part of this video. Let's go ahead and get into some games. Alright, Kindred Galio. Okay. Don't mind starting with a Rock Hopper. Look for our champions. Okay, we got Renekton as well. Okay.
Sun's beneath me and winds behind me.
Okay, cool. Start with Gonchologist. Stress Defense look like it could be pretty good. I don't think the other cards do really anything for us. Alright, I'm going to end the round for sure. I kind of want to keep this around as a challenger for him. But we do have Merciless Hunter, so not too worried about that.
Something soon forgotten, dear wolf.
Okay. We'll take 7 for sure. If he tries to kill his own unit, we can always try to deny it with Pokestick, like with a Glimpse Beyond maybe. Or Rite of Calling maybe. Okay. Yeah, we'll try to deny that for sure. Okay, so there's the Papercraft Dragon, which is nice. Alright, so he does have 6 mana, so he could Vengeance if he's got Vengeance. pretty bad, but I think we can... Do we go for this? Could Merciless Hunter onto this.
They bleed.
So if he vengeances right away. Okay. I think I like passing here. Because he's holding up too much mana for me to confidently go in with something. Okay. We can definitely start with this.
Looking for a hero for my hero.
Can always quicksand if we need to. Okay, at this point, now that we've got that under control, he could concerted strike still. That's the only thing we're scared of, right? You know, I'll pass. If he passes back, I'm really happy with that, so...
They should be afraid.
Okay.
I must be known.
Okay. I'm actually really happy about doing this and then quicksanding. We'll do here and here. So now this thing can't even strike. We've got ways to protect this as well if we needed to. Okay, cool. Alright, nice. Okay, he's draining a little bit, sure. Alright. I think I like doing this on the Renekton. We do still have Shapestone. And Stress Defense if he doesn't have a Vengeance. If you have Vengeance, it's not as good, obviously, but...
Come on, then. Let's get to fighting.
Okay. Alright, let's just go all in then. We've got some Shapestones to work with. Interesting. I guess he could single combat. Nice. Alright, he didn't have it. We got him. Nice. Alright, up against Mono Shurima. Okay. They're Renekton. Oh, nice. We've got everything we need here. So I'll definitely keep all that hand. That looks good to me. Having a combo piece against this deck. Okay. Go for the spear. Okay.
Ready, hammer?
Okay. So quicksand's the one thing to be worried about on their end. Go ahead and draw a little bit more. Double Papercraft is cool too. I don't hate just attacking it now. Okay, yep, there's the Devout. We'll get our Treasure Seeker down. Okay.
Sun's beneath me and winds
Alright, so we
behind.
don't really want to play Renekton into that, right? Could just play this. And then he can still kill his Devout, right? So that's not great there, but at least it's not Renekton. Okay, Roiling Sands, I'm fine with that actually. Okay, we can end the round here if we wanted to. I'm fine with this, getting Renekton down. Yeah. Because we can always get the Papercraft Dragon on him. So yeah, he can pull in if he wants to. That's fine with me. He's got Shape Stone, that really sucks, but okay, nice. He says not to pull anything there. Okay. Could have Quicksand again, that's the one downside to this. So he's got 6 mana. If he taps below 3, we're good. If he doesn't, not in a great spot. So Zier's still a little far from leveling. Okay. Okay, so Quicksand will kill us. But he could also just have it, right? Like, go down to 2. Yeah. You could also have another Rite. Is it worth it playing around the Quicksand? I mean, he could have tons of things, right? So. And he can always pull this later. So yeah, we'll just attack in. Very likely he's got Quicksand or something, but I don't think we can, since he's got vulnerable anyways. We just gotta attack in. Yep, there's a Quicksand, yep. Okay. Okay, so we still kill that. Oh, I guess because the Papercraft Dragon still keeps the quick double attack. Forgot about that. Alright. So let's see if he goes with a Zier here. Or excuse me, Xerath here. Zier's still a little bit away from flipping, and we did get 1 Quicksand gone, which is nice. Oh, that really sucks. We can't really play anything into that. Alright, we'll just pass then. Have to go to our turn, unfortunately. I guess I could play this with Shapestone. That's actually not bad. Okay, cool. Alright, so we'll go ahead and get our Rune Runner down.
Sand and trouble far as the eye can see.
Yeah, I think I played that wrong. I should have played it last turn and then let him attack in and use Shapestone to protect. That was definitely the better play. Okay. See if he has any more Roiling Sands or not.
A little further. Finger
Alright, we'll go ahead and do this now.
without mercy.
Alright, so he's got both champions leveled. Fortunately, we cannot punish that except for with Rite of Negation. Shit, I don't think we can do anything against Rite of Negation. Or I don't think we can... I don't think we want to stop that, do we? Maybe we do. If he's playing this, it means he doesn't have a champion. I think I kind of like doing the Rite of Negation. If he's got his own, he maybe has his own he uses. I don't think I want him to get a champion if he's missing one. So he pulls this. If he pulls it here, if he doesn't pull it here, okay, we can survive.
Took it fair and square.
Do I actually care about taking that damage? I think I just do this here. Okay. So still got Papercraft here. Okay. So both of his champs are leveled, so all he needs is to get both his champions. Okay, there's a Azir. Okay. Okay, sure. So that is going to be annoying because he can block a lot of damage with that. But depending on what else he draws, might be okay. If we were to get exhaust, that would have been even better. Alright, so if he plays Azir, he does shoot this thing, right? Okay, so he can quicksand if he's got quicksand. That definitely sucks. And we don't have Absolver right now. Yeah, that does suck for sure. Yeah, if he's got quicksand, we're kind of in trouble, aren't we? Let me play that around that a little bit by doing like this here. I think we just go in. Yeah, that definitely sucks. We just gotta hope he doesn't have it. Yeah, okay, he's got Reliance. He's looking for it at least. Okay. So if we go here, it gets us there. Is that gonna do it? Okay, that does nothing. Alright, nice. We got them. Shurima taken care of. Nice. Alright, against Azir Aurelia. I think we're looking for champions here. Okay, got some 1-drops as well. Okay. Sparring student. Start with Treasure Seeker here.
Got it.
Alright, there's Renekton, that's good. Go ahead and start with this. If he's gonna play the Blade Dance. Okay, oh man, that would have been better for the Rock Hopper. Yeah, I guess I could have played that. I was worried about his Blade Dance, the 2-mana Blade Dancer though. That's alright. Okay. Alright, I'll go ahead and do this here. And then we can go with that. Alright, yeah, there's the Blade Dance. Sure. Alright, definitely getting hit for a lot of damage here. Okay. Go there. I think we're just gonna block everything. Keep some of this damage off. Okay. Strong start for opponent. We'll get the Renekton going. Hopefully it doesn't have a recall with the Blade Dance. If he does, I think we're kind of dead here. Yeah, oh, he's gonna Rite of calling that. Okay. Interesting. Alright. Okay, let's see what we can do this turn here. Could do Pokestick now just to stop this thing from getting any bigger right away. Oh, he's got the Horizon. Okay, I guess that does play around that, huh? Okay. Alright, well, there's Akshan. Okay, so I'll definitely do this and do Shapestone. Alright, nice. Next is leveled up, which is nice as well. Zero will level up soon. Go ahead and get down Akshan, I think, as well. Okay. Do have the Absolver as well, which is really cool. So if we open attack, what are we doing here? Doing pretty good damage. He does not have to block it though. Yeah, that's gonna be the problem. We need him to have to force him to block here, so do this here. Go ahead and force out the block of some type with the Azir right away, or recall, I guess. Okay. So Azir's dead. It's got Aurelia, okay. Play down our Rock Hopper. Okay, so we gotta be able to survive this next turn here.
The enemy approaches the painted shores.
Play the Song of the Fallen, so they might witness our fight. Gently, gently.
Play down the Treasure Seeker. Okay, so we should get enough for everything here.
Find your own.
I could actually go for the tiny shield here. That actually might be correct, honestly. Okay. Okay. So he's got the Aurelia. So just block here. He can Blade Surge if he wants, but that's fine. Alright, let me go ahead and guess if he's got another Alright, nice. Okay. Rune Runner's really nice. Let's start with this here. Predict. I can't really see what that is. Oh, it's a treasure seeker. Okay. This is probably fine here.
What was theirs is now ours.
Don't know if I want to really open attack. I think if I get Rune Runner down, is there any way I die? I don't think there's a way I die from open. Because this means he can't really, it's hard for him to interact with this specifically. Yeah, Defiant Dance, sure.
Play a song of resistance.
So I just won't even block that, I don't think. Guess we go ahead and exhaust here. So you can swap these two, right? I guess we're not winning then. He just swaps there and then... Yeah, I guess... Oh, or you can just do that, huh? And then swap. Or you just not even swap either. Okay. Oh, he's got second Aurelia. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, not having Renekton. I'm not sure we win with Renekton, though, honestly. Okay, so we're pretty much dead unless we get something from Conchologist here.
Shurima never fell. It only awaited my return.
Quicksand. Could do Quicksand. Man, this tiny spear in the middle of the screen is so annoying. Okay. Alright, Jacelis by. Okay. Actually, there's Papercraft Dragon. Do I want to keep at least one combo piece? Yeah, let's go with this. Yeah, there's our Renekton too. Okay. Alright. Okay, got our second action as well. It means we can kind of not worry about the first one as much, I think. No Shapestone kind of sucks because then we could have kept the Shapestone just to protect him, but I'm not too worried about it, honestly. Well, we got Drew Shapestone anyways. Okay. So we should be safe from any removal from this right here. Yeah. So go ahead and do that. Go ahead and get in for 4 unless he blocks it. Okay, he does not block it. Nice. We still got a second action as well, so. Okay. Just gonna Vow Feast, that's fine. I think I'm just gonna get the second action down. And we'll take the 3 damage. Yeah. Alright. Get Renekton down. Likely he could get removed here, but we don't really have a good attack. They've used 1 Thermo Beam, right? I think we'll go for it. Get him down. Would be nice if we had enough mana for this, but unfortunately we do not. Okay. Yeah, we'll pass here. Okay, so he goes for a kill there. Interesting. Alright, we can quicksand if we need to. Because he's doing 8 damage on open right here. I don't hate doing quicksand, honestly. Oops, I want to do the other one. Could just go with this. Yeah, I think that's fine. Stay out of range of more damage here. Okay, so he just has to do that. Sure. Alright, now the one downside is we don't have a way to really protect against a vengeance.
I know if I'm quick enough in a fight, I'll never have to meet him.
But I would like to go ahead and do the attach here. I mean, guess there's no downside to playing this, right? Well, actually, this can give us Absolver, right? Let's go ahead and do this. At least it means we've got flipped action. Having a Rite of Negation would have been huge here. Unfortunately, we do not, though. Can look for it, though. Let's see if we can find it. Yeah, none of those are going to be any good. Let's go ahead and skip. Quicksand's not really useful either. He's holding up mana for that. Guess we just do this. Alright, he's probably got Vengeance, right? Yeah, he's got the Vengeance. Okay. So unfortunately we do not have a way to stop that. Yeah, unfortunately no Rite of Negation. That would have been huge to have that. Okay, he's got Thermo Beam. Yeah, that's fine. Ah, we needed that last turn. Where were you? Alright. Go down to 7. I think that's fine. Get another Renekton out. Guess we can start with this first. See what we get here. That's not bad either. Yeah, another Thermo Beam. Down, used 2 already. Plus a Vengeance. Okay. So now with Rite of Negation, I'm feeling a lot better with this next Renekton. And we can also pull in something as well. Double Rite of Negation actually is really nice here. Okay. Okay, so we'll definitely do one of these. And then hope he doesn't have a second one, I guess. Alright, so plus 2%, vulnerable.
We'll find our prey. We'll surrender.
Alright. Is that gonna be enough? Nice, we got him. Yeah, that Rite of Negation draw was huge. Alright, GG. Alright, so yeah, that's Akshan Renekton. Pretty strong deck, you know. It does struggle a little bit against decks that can remove your units, because we are kind of going all in on usually one big unit. So, you know, your Vengeances and, you know, other big removal spells can be troublesome. So Rite of Negation does help with that, and of course Rune Runner having Shell Shield does help, but you're still a little bit vulnerable because it takes a little bit to set up. It takes usually 2 turns to set up, you know, your Renekton or Rune Runner, then your Papercraft Dragon the following turn. So that's kind of where you're vulnerable. But if you're able to get them protected, if you got Rite of Negation, a very strong combo, very hard for your opponents to deal with. So overall, fun deck. I think it's, you know, not a bad deck either. I wouldn't say it's a tier 1 or maybe not even a tier 2, but maybe high tier 3, low tier 2. So it can definitely win you games, though. Alright, so that's going to do it for this episode. Go ahead and give the deck a shot and let me know how it goes for you. We'll see you next time. Take care.